Hello, welcome to Bars and Bells. My name is Lauryn. Today, it's our strength and swings class where we'll play with our kettlebells and practice our strength and endurance with those after we get started with a nice bodyweight warm-up. We'll work on some swings, some get-ups, some presses, put it all together. Let's get started. Nice warm-up to start. Feet underneath you, head on top, ribs to hips, butt cheeks squeezed, standing up nice and tall. Next, just start with a gentle glance over a shoulder, rotating your head, bringing it back through center and repeating on the other side. Rotation and back to center. One more time each way. Rotate and rotate. Next, tuck your chin towards your chest, flexing, and then a light extension reaching up towards the ceiling. And repeat, chin towards chest, and then light extension up towards the ceiling and back to center. Next, we'll go to our shoulder blades. We'll elevate our blades, shrugging, and then pulling them down. Elevate to shrug, and then pull down. Keeping the arms where they are, press the blades forward, and then retract, pulling them back together. Press the blades forward, retract together. Next, we'll bend on the elbows to create our W-shaped position. Light elevated shoulders, pull down. Extend your arms to a T. Repeat, elevate, pull down. Keep your arms extended, reach up towards the Y. Elevate, pull down. One more time, come more towards overhead where we'll be in our presses. Elevate, pull down. And now keep pulling down back to that W position. Extend on the elbows and then give it a little shake. To the cage. Step your feet wider than your hips. Arms across your chest, blades slightly retracted. Head will rotate one direction, and then shoulders will rotate. Keep that back blade together. Head to center, shoulders, rib cage to center. One more time. Head, rib cage rotates. Keep those hips forward. Head back to center, upper body back to center. Last time. Head, rib cage, T-spine rotation, hips are forward. Head to center, ribs unrotate. One last time. Head, rotation with that upper body, head to center, shoulders to center, and then gently shake that out. Let's do a quick set of hips with a balance aid at your side, like a bar on the wall or a chair. Hold on for some stability. We'll stand up nice and tall. We'll take that outside leg to the front. Rotate the leg open, inseam up. Then rotate the leg in, hiding the inseam or internally rotating the femur. Next, kneecap forward. Flex the foot, repeat, rotate the leg open. Rotate the leg in, keep the hips level. Back to a normal knee. Point your foot, send the circle, leg to the side. Same thing here. Roll in on the hip. Roll open. Then flex the foot, rotate in on the leg, rotate open, rotate in one more time and pull that leg back underneath, growing tall, both hips stay extended. Give that a little shake. Repeat on the other side. I'm going to use my invisible chair. I recommend you use a real chair. Point to the front. Rotate the leg open. Then rotate the leg in. Back to center. Flex the foot. Rotate the leg open. Keep that hip extended, standing leg squeezed. Rotate the leg in. Back to neutral. Point your foot. Draw that circle to the side. Keep those hips pushing forward. With that pointed foot, roll in on the leg, hiding the inseam, hips stay level. Rotate open. Flex the foot. Roll in on the leg. Rotate open. One more time in, and then inseams together. Grow up nice and tall. Extend those hips, and give that a little squeeze. Shake, I should say. Now we'll find our way to the floor. Quick wrists before we get into some get-ups. We'll do our usual down, which is our knees towards over our toes. We'll slowly peel the heels up as we descend. Then soft landing on the knees. Untuck the hips. Point the toes out the back. And sit back on those pointed feet. Oh, yeah. Next, extend the hips forward. We'll come out with those hands and come down to the floor. Fingertips and then full palms come down. As those palms are down gripping the floor, rotate the elbow pits forward and then rotate them backwards. And then rotate them forward again. Now let's draw light shoulder circles. So we're distributing our weight over our wrists in that circle pattern. And then slowly switch directions. Feel the transfer of weight from the pinky to the middle to the index. Take your time here. Come back to center. Press the palms away. Flick fingers and shake it out. Let's stay on the floor. Well, I have to stand up because I forgot my get-up bell over here. Stay on the floor and let's start warming up with one nice and slow get-up. So you might want a bell that you feel definitely comfortable with or a little bit lighter because we're going to be pausing along the way here. So come on down. I'll tell you when to move through this get-up. Come to your cuddle position. From your cuddle, roll to your back, press your bell. Let's hold it in the start position here. Vertical forearm, nice straight wrist, looking up at your bell. That same leg is bent, foot flat on the floor, the other leg is out nice and straight. Now drive the drive the foot in the floor, extend on the hip, come to your elbow, hold. Bottom shoulder packed, top shoulder packed. Find your hand, looking at that bell, retracted shoulder, then push into the floor, lifting hips, sweep the leg underneath and hold. Our shoulders are stacked over top of each other. We're looking at the bell. Press the floor away, extend the hips. That front foot will move and stay here. Are you nice and level in that lunge position? Now push forward and back on the floor. Come up to tall. Let's come back down with control. Step back. Slow descent. Front foot. Rotate and hinge. Stack on top and hold. Then sweep the leg through. Find the elbow and press away from your elbow to your back, and then control the bell down. Cuddle, let it go. Whew. Take a second off. So you can always make that kettlebell heavier by taking your time and doing a slower get up. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Time under tension. From the cuddle, roll, press, hold in that start position for 3, 2, then drive the hip and pull on the elbow. Breathing and holding, looking up at that bell for 3, 2, press the floor away, come to that tall sit, bottom shoulders packed. Get ready to bridge and sweep. Hold. Wrist is stacked on top of elbow and shoulder, shoulder, hand. Press the floor away. Front foot moves, lunge position. Find stability here, level hips. Push forward and back. Use both legs to help you up. Then come back down. Control, step back lunge. Front foot opens. We rotate and hinge. Sweep the leg through. Find the elbow. Slowly to your back. Pull your bell down. Cuddle. Whew. Take a second and let's come up to standing. No hands. Stand up. Excellent. Let's work through a couple variations of squats here. We did our parallel squat already, so let's step to a regular squat stance. With your feet just slightly wider than your hips and toes likely pointed out, pull the floor together. Pull so much, you start pulling yourself down. Hang out here. Little drift from side to side. Chest is lifted, nice and extended, then press down and away to stand up tall. Adding on a little bit, pull yourself down. Arms on the inside of your legs. Now right now, pack your shoulders, engaging your lats. Legs drive in, arms push out for 5, 4, 3, 2. Push those legs out and hook. One more time. Pull yourself down into that squat position. Legs push in, arms push out. Breathe. Hold for 3, 2, and then up to tall. Give that a little shake. Let's come back to our bell. And this time do a get up from the top down. So we'll take our bell out here. Cheek clean it to that rack position. Press it, and then get up down, stand back up with it. Here we go. Hip hinge. Grip. Cheek clean. Press bell. Leg you can touch. Drop back lunge. Front foot. Rotate, hinge. Sweep. Elbow back. Keep your bell up. Come back up with it. Elbow. hand, bridge sweep, press the floor away, front foot moves, up together, pull the bell down, two hands, and park. Whew. That's some work. Same thing on the other side. Not too long of a break. Same thing. Cheek clean. Press. Leg you can touch. Step back lunge. Front foot. Rotate hinge. Sweep. Elbow to your back, keeping that bell up. Come back up. Press to that hand. Bridge sweep. Push the floor away. Front foot moves. Both legs. And again, pull the bell down and park. Whew. Take your time. Great work. Back to the squats again. We'll take it a little bit wider in that squat. This time to our sumo squat. When you're working on your sumo squat here, take your time. Find that stability in your balance. So we'll start by, kind of far away, but then you're in the way. There we go. Start by pulling yourself down into that sumo squat. Next, we're gonna press and find a single leg balance. Hold. Ooh. Let's start low. Connect your foot to your ankle, hip forward. Keep this bottom leg straight as you straighten out that side leg. Show me the inseam of your pants. Toe ball heel, land. Repeat other side, up. Hold, knee side, hip forward. Inseam, point, land center. Repeat, up, hold. Bring the leg up a little higher this time. Knee stays the same height, straighten, land center. Up, hold, knee side, extend, land. One more time each way. This time, lift your leg up as high as you can. Point it and land. Last time, lift, hold. Keep this bottom leg straight. Point, land center. Whew. It's hard being a sumo. Excellent. We're going to start at the bottom again. We'll do a full get up. At the top of this get up, we'll do one press, and then we'll go all the way back down. So adding on a little bit here. Come on down to the floor, starting in your kettle, whichever arm you'd like to start with. Roll to your back, press bell. First, hip extends. Pull on elbow, find your hand. We bridge and sweep. Hand leaves floor, front foot moves, both legs help you up. Now, pull your bell down with control, and then press. Go back down, same side. Step back lunge. Rotate hinge. As you do your get up here, you're focused only on your get up. One move at a time. Pull that bell down. Return it to the cuddle. Whew. Take a second, take a breath. How's your breathing? During the get up, I breathe whenever I need to. So don't feel like you have to breathe at every position or in between positions. When we press, we'll talk about our breathing. We'll use that to get it out of the rack position. So from that get up, start, roll, press, hip drive, find your hand, a bridge, sweep, hand leaves floor, move, up together, one press, pull down, press it back up, go back down. Take your time, rotate around that bell, sweep, elbow, back, pull down, cuddle. Great job. Stay up there. Whew. We have one more wider squat. I know, wider than a sumo. We'll take it to that Cossack squat. So with our feet wider than our hips, toes slightly pointed out. Let's sit first down into the center position. Then, as allowed, we'll pull ourselves from side to side. So as we come down here, you'll see my knee will get towards over that toe. Right now, I'm going to keep my foot flat on the floor. Use that adductor to pull yourself across. Drifting, trying to keep that spine nice and extended. Pulling across. Whew, breathing. Pull across. One more time each side. Take your time. Chest is lifted. Last pull across. Then we'll come to center and press to tall. Excellent. Woo, heel toe those legs back together. Some work. Moving that body around. Doesn't have to be fancy. Now, let's come back to that get up. Starting again from the top. Let's press the bell in that top position. Then we'll take a step back lunge. Once we're in our lunge position, down here, could we press the bell once from there and then continue our get up down? I know, pretty wild. Here we go, hip hinge. Press to get it overhead. Then leg you can touch will drop back to that lunge. If pressing is not available to you, keep it here while we press the bell. Then step, rotate, hinge, sweep the leg through, pull down to your back, keep that bell up. One last time, extend, find the hand, bridge, sweep, push the floor away, and up. Now pull that bell down with control and park. Getting those presses in when we can. Same thing on that other side. So press, lunge, press, get up, down, come back up. Here we go. To the rack, to the press, step back lunge, press from here, pull down, keep the core brace, press, step, rotate, hinge, sweep, elbow, back. Take your time. Purposeful moves here. Pull the bell down and park. Great. So we did all of our two-legged squats. Let's do a set of single leg squats. And we have one more round of get-ups today. So single leg squats today. Give you a little side profile here. Pull that one leg up. As you descend, make sure this off leg is staying as high as the other leg. If it starts dropping, then we get that kind of hip drop here that we don't want. So off leg up, knee towards over toe. Sit, both your hips back. Hang out for a second and hold. Keep this knee up and then press through. Squeeze your cheek. Repeat again. Knee towards over toe. Hips reach back, hold. Press to tall, adding on. Could you keep this leg here and straighten it and hold for 3, 2, then rebend it. Pull yourself down, one more squat on this side. Hold, straighten, bend, up, and relax. All right, walk away. But you have 2 legs, so let's do the same thing on the other side. Come up, regular squat number 1. Knee towards over toes. Hip sit back, hang out. 3, 2, drive through, extend. Repeat again. Knee towards over, knee towards over toe. Hold, and then press to tall. This is where we held that leg up, so we lifted it. Keep it in your socket as you lift and keep the bottom leg straight. Then bend. One more time. Knee towards over toes. Sit back. Now could you straighten it while you're down here and hold? And then bend and up. Whew. All right. I've been gradually adding a press to our get up. We have one more round of get ups here. We're going to start on the floor. We will be starting on the floor, doing a get up. Once we're in that lunge position, so we'll end up here. Let's pull our bell down and press it. And then we'll stand up. We'll pull our bell down. We'll press it. We'll come back to the lunge again. If you've got it, we'll pull our bell down, we'll press it, and then we'll continue to the floor. So 3 presses through this get up. Here we go. Up to 3. You could do none, you could do 1, 2, or 3. I'm sure you know those numbers by now. Here we go. From the firing range, extend the hip. Find your hand. Bridge sweep. Hand leaves floor. Lunge position, let's pull the bell down. Press. up together. When you're ready, pull the bell down. Butts and abs, everything helps you press. Step back lunge one more time. Use that breath. Step. Now we keep that bell up as we finish our get up to the floor. Whew. Excellent. Take your time. Great work. It's not easy. Let's take a second off. Flip it around and do the same thing the other side. So up to 3 presses on this side as well. Just getting my bell back here in the right place. From the cuddle to the roll to the press. Hip drop. Pull. Find your hands. Bridge. Sweep. Getting to that lunge position, we have press number 1 of 3. Pull down. Up. Stand up. Pull down. Up. One more press. Otherwise, keep that bell overhead. Last one. Front foot. Rotate, hinge. Sweep. Elbow. Back. Pull down. Return to the cuddle. No rules. Stand yourself up. Oops. Stand yourself up. Oh, excellent. That was some work there. Let's have a culminating activity today and finish with 5 sets of 5 squats. So 5 squats, little break. 5 squats, little break. So let breath down. We might even add a little something in between those squats. So let's start with set number 1 and we'll go from there. Staying over top of your bell, we'll pull catch to our goblet position and then 5 squats. Hinge, grip, pull catch, 5 squats. Pull down, to tall. We're ideally trying to break parallel, pulling ourselves down, pressing to tall. I think that was 5. There is a chance it wasn't. I hope you counted. Let's add onto our plank each time in between our reps of squats. Use your hinge. Walk yourself out. Start with a regular plank hold. Hands under shoulders. Hips tucked, cheeks squeeze. Pull the floor together. Only 5 more seconds here. Breathe underneath that shield. Couldn't move you if I tried. For 3, 2, hips lift. Hinge to push yourself back. Press through to tall. Come back to your bell. Another 5 squats. Over top. Hinge grip. Pull catch. 5. 1. Counting it loud this time. Elbows in. Bell is not resting on your chest, but it's tight to your body. Shoulders retracted. I hope counting out loud helped. There's a chance it didn't. All right. Plank. Let's take 1 step forward with our hands. Hip hinge. Walk out to a regular plank. Maybe this is where you stay. If you want it a little bit more challenging, walk your hand out 1 step. Hold. Shoulders down. Ribs to hips. Breathing's a little bit heavy, so keep that core brace even though you're breathing underneath it for 3, 2, lift the hips, walk the hands back, up via hinge. Round 3, over top of your bell. Hip hinge grip, pull, 5 squats. 2, shoulders retracted, chest lifted, pull down, press away to tall. Last one, and hinge. We'll get back to our plank. Can you walk your hands another step forward? Hip hinge. Walk out to that plank. So regular plank, 1 step forward, 2 steps forward. Hold. Butt squeeze, tucked under, pulling the floor together. Keep that tension for 4, 3, 2, walk yourself up. That was round 3. 2 more rounds. Back to your bell. Hinge, pull catch. 5. Where are your blades? Where's your chest? Feet are gripping the floor. Your adductors are pulling you down. Last set, or 1, and hope, hinge. Excellent. Back to that extended plank. Hinge. Walk yourself out. Regular plank. One step further. One step further. One step further. Hold. Hips are tucked, but in line with your shoulders, so no saggy butts here. Pulling together underneath you for 5, 4, 3, 2. Walk those hands back in. Try not to wiggle side to side as you walk. Press to tall. Last round. Over top of your bell. 5 squats, hip hinge, grip, 5, pull down, and press into the floor away. Hips come all the way through. At the top, you're in that plank position as we've been practicing. Last 2, and 1. 25 squats, 10 get-ups, 5 plank walkouts. Here we go, hinge, last plank walkout. As far as you can safely go, and hold. I don't want you falling into the floor, so keep a good grip, stay tight, butts, shoulders, breathe. 5, 4, 2. Now walk those hands, try not to tip from side to side. Come back up. Right away, open your nostrils, close your mouth. Let's breathe in and out those noses. In for 4, and out for 4. And in for 4, and out for 4. Now in for 4, hold your breath for 4, exhale for 4. Repeat again, in for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4. Again, in for 4, hold, in more, exhale for 4. One last round. In for 4. Hold. In more. Exhale. Last one to finish. Hold empty for 4, 3, 2. Oh, relax. Take a little break. Shake it out. Thanks for joining me today on our bell workout here at Bars and Bells. Later this week, we will practice our work at the bar. Why do we work at the bar? Because we use our hips for strength and mobility, as well as some flexibility and grace in there too. My name's Lauryn. This is Bars and Bells. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, follow along, and check out our Patreon page for more details. Goodbye. Take care, stay strong, and we'll train soon. See ya.